Side one more time. We're visiting post-game with head coach Jared Von Rosenberg. Coach Rose, tough one at home, falling to the Privateers, 84-78. I don't think you lost a T-dub.
Yeah, really disappointed. We knew, I said pregame, Coach Schlesinger has been doing this a long time. He's gotten his teams. They always get better late in the year, and they've been going on a slide. We knew they were going to be hungry. They've actually been playing pretty good basketball, and I even said it on the radio. They in the first half last night. They did it again tonight. They were the aggressors on both sides of the ball to start the game. And that was disappointing that we didn't have more sense of urgency to start the game. Once we got punched in the mouth, you got to applaud our guys for fighting like we have all year. But it can't start like that. It can't start like that. You can't go down that many if you expect to win games.
Coach, when you do your scout for an opponent and, you rely somewhat on, the eyes on from the last game, Jamon Vincent had 1 point the last time out. Where was he in the scouting report? Did y'all?
No, he was there. He'd been playing a lot more recently. They shuffled their lineup. Two guys that played a lot against us the first time didn't play at all. They were dressed today, so they were searching. Like Coach, like I said, he's been through this before. He kind of found in the last couple games found a different rotation that's worked for them. But it goes back to the same thing. I think we talk about it, but maybe there's something in their minds about that he's the same player was last time. But, he was really good. He caught the ball where he wanted to and got where he wanted to on the floor and then converted. Not only to get there, but he converted. I don't know how many free throws he got, but he
8 of 11.
Yeah, so he got to the foul line a ton because he was the aggressor, and he put us in a lot of foul trouble.
Coach, 3-point shots early on didn't fall for A&M-Commerce. They at 5 out of 20. That's just going to happen to get that. But those first ones, when they fall, it seems to lead to better things. The first ones, when they don't fall, it leads to you have to battle back.
Yeah, I thought offensively we scored 38, but we started fine. They didn't go down, but they were good shots. I thought we had great movement. Our forwards, we caught the ball inside out. Guards were making plays. They were the ball was moving. I didn't have any problem with our offense, but we took the ball out of the net every single time. They were shooting 80%, I think, for the first 8 minutes of the game, and then they've rebounded half of their misses. So they got 5 offensive rebounds, only missed 10 shots. So it's just tough. We turned them over a couple times in the first half, and we were able to convert and score on some of that stuff. That's why we stayed in the game, to be honest with you. So I didn't see offense as being an issue really throughout. We did not give them a lot of credit. They punched in the mouth, and we just weren't ready from it. And at the end of the day, that's my fault from our preparation and what we're doing. We got to be more prepared and ready for the physicality I guess we just didn't hammer home how physical we thought the game was going to be. And it was we had 4 guys bleeding from the face. There was a lot of physical contact. We were fouling, they were fouling. So it was a really physical game. We fought back, and we just didn't have enough to get over the hump when we got it to. I think we got it to 2.
Got within 3.
Yeah, we got it to 1 possession. And just didn't have enough there.
Coach Tyson Jackson, big man for New Orleans, he was a real presence in the paint in the first half of the game, fouled out with 4 to go, and that made everybody feel good when he finally walked off the floor. But apparently his damage is already done. Was there a scheme different down low under the basket that they did not do before?
No, I don't think so.
Or they just did their plan better?
Yeah, they just did a good job. That's how they want to play. They didn't shoot a lot of threes, especially second half. They want to drive you. They want to get it side to side and really play out of the paint. And it goes like, they had 30 points, I think, in the first half in the paint. They only had 42 for the game. So, again, we figured it out. We just figured it out way too late. So it's just, aggressive team. They did a great job of getting to the foul line and putting pressure on us. And every time we made a run, we got it to 1 possession like we just talked about. But they just had an answer. They drive it and score, or they get to the foul line, and they really just were able to answer the bell when we were making our run.
Coach, looking at the standings now that everything has been completed, I think we'll get that updated. Southeastern coming in with that. It is now a half-game lead. That'll stay because they lost as well. I guess it's good to see them coming in on a 4-game losing streak, but mercy.
Yeah.
That's going to be a battle, too.
Oh, it's going to be a battle. They're good. I mean, we knew this stretch. We got 6 games in 13 days. And we talked about it like this is going to be hard. I said we could play well in these 6 games and still lose some, right? That's how good the competition is going to be.
Right.
The disappointing part is we didn't play well at all in the first half. And we have to play well for 30, 35, 40 minutes to have a chance to win these games. And I know we'll bounce back. We'll be ready to go. Disappointed again, give up a home game. We didn't have many of them on our schedule this year, so really disappointed when we give them up. And Saturday's a senior day. We're going to honor the guys that seniors are special. When you get to that year of your college career, it means a lot. Those guys have chosen to be here to finish their careers, so they'll be Lions, and we want to honor them. It's not our last home game, but just because of this being on the weekend with the way the schedule fell, we want to give families and people an opportunity to come out and bid our seniors farewell.
Coach, is there any consolation in the back of your mind? It's like, well, we're going to make the tournament. So you got that qualification out of the way, but you don't want to be the last team in the tournament.
Yeah, but we haven't made it yet. I mean, you hope you make it.
Yeah, it's mathematically possible to finish out.
Oh, for sure. Like we're trying to get wins. And
I know that.
I'm not trying to be funny. Like I do not feel comfortable that we're going to get in get in the conference tournament. It's just you never know what could happen. It's just hard to win games this time of year. Everyone's reaching in and trying to figure out a way to scratch and claw. We'll get one more win here, one more win there. So we have to be ready to go. We win one on Saturday. That's not going to change anything we got coming ahead. But that's what we got. That's what we're looking forward to. And we'll get here tomorrow and we'll figure out. Get prepared for them and figure out how to get a win.
All right, so now it's 5 games in the next 9 days, or this is one of those 5 in the next 9, and then the last home game on the Wednesday night when Corpus comes up here ahead of the conference tournament.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'll be the way to wrap it up. Well, tough one, Coach, but pick up, dust off, and get ready for another one Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely. We always say it. No one's going to feel sorry for us. We got to get back to work and get ready to go Saturday.
All right, folks. Jared Von Rosenberg, head coach of your A&M-Commerce Lion men's team. Drop one tonight.